Listo, estamos en Camaleones Podcast en esta oportunidad con Phillip Harding de Impact Junkie para todas aquellas personas que nos están viendo y que nos trajeron algunas preguntas para que pudiéramos hacerle. Estamos agradecidos con tenerlo aquí presente, así que vamos a hacer una introducción también en inglés para las personas que también nos están viendo en Camaleones Podcast Xpress. This is Phillip Harding, CEO of Impact Junkie. Thank you, Phillip, for having us here. I already have you on LinkedIn, and I told us I'm so excited to have you here. Yeah. So, how was the dynamic? Yeah. I was like, snap.
Yeah.
Excited. Yeah. And then the second one?
That, like this, and then you can do circles.
Circles. Okay.
All sorts of circles.
Everybody was circling it after the conference. So, thank you, Phillip, for having us. Camaleones Podcast is in a space about art, business, entertainment, and diverse topics about LGBT community. So, most of the people are very interested because you talk about entrepreneurship and other stuff about business. Camaleones is about, in this point, about business. What do you think, or what have you seen in Honduras in this first leg of the tour in some cities of Honduras?
Well, we've been all across Honduras. We've been to, started in Tegucigalpa.
Yeah.
We went to universities. So we got to interact with the student population and the faculty, which was really interesting. Got to see a lot of the innovation hubs where they're working with students, trying to go into, thinking about entrepreneurship at that level. We went over to Western Honduras and got to meet with farmers and artisans out there, which is really beautiful. A little cooler weather than
Unfortunately.
and we're making our way around and slowly taking off our sweatshirts as we go around. But we got to enjoy the coffee, and everywhere we've been, the coffee has been just amazing.
The best in the world.
Yeah, and I just love the attention to the way they score it, and they talk about it. Like it was a fantastic experience. But everywhere we've been, it's so diverse, but it's also so inspiring. I've just been inspired at every stop, seeing the opportunity that exists. And being inspired by entrepreneurs who are they're just so creative and coming up
Honduras.
And so friendly and welcoming and working together and having a strong network is so important to entrepreneurship.
Yeah, definitely.
It's so hard to do it on your own. Like there's never anyone doing anything on your own. But especially if you're trying, I just got to figure it out. You really need to be surrounded by the right people. And so I love how collaborative the culture is. And so I see a bright future here. Absolutely.
Specifically for art, there was some people that work for art, singers, entertainment people, painters. And sometimes when we talk about business, most of people think about a product. But when it's a service, how much different do you think we're going to have in the case that you are talking about an artist specifically? How do we sell ourselves, for example?
It's funny if you fast forward to an event like today or the event we had this week, and you look at Phillip on this stage with all these people and this broadcast across the country on TV, but it wasn't an overnight thing. It was a lot of relationships, a lot of time, many years. So don't expect for it to be an overnight thing. Continue to build relationships, be friendly to everyone. Networking is so important, and continue trying to find ways to add value instead of thinking immediately what can I get out of this meeting? What can I get out of this? Which, you want to have intention, but also be thinking, how can I help you?
Okay.
What can I do to help you in your business and in your family and in your life, just beyond business? And the more you can do that, the more people will want to work with you and help you. And you'll naturally find opportunities to collaborate, partner up, and that will help get the word out. And someone will say, hey, I know someone who should come. That's what happened here with Victor, the singer.
Yeah, I know. He's already there. He gave you a special gift.
So, he's, an amazing artist, and he's doing this. And he just said, hey, can we travel with you? And we said, we'd love to have you, come with us. And he participated in the programs. And so... that's just I think that's the great strategy, is not just thinking what can I get out of it, but how can I help others? And naturally, as the more you do that, the more people want to help you and get you out there as well.
Exactly. So what for you is the best advice from Phillip from Impact Junkie, and Phillip, the person that has a normal life? So always the same person, or you're already thinking about business 24/7?
That's what we talk. That's a funny question. That's what we talk about is, as Impact Junkies, our whole life should be geared towards what we feel called to do on this planet. And so every day, 24/7, you're living what you like. Your work is your life.
Yeah.
Like in a good way, because it's like, this is the life I want to live. And I'm serving people and seeing impact, and I'm going places, and I'm passionate about what I'm doing. I love entrepreneurship. And I know a lot of entrepreneurs we're working with that, like, they love art, or they love music.
Yeah.
So, like, if that's what you love to do through entrepreneurship, you can find a way to monetize that to create sustainable income so that you can do that all the time.
Just
all right, like, what an amazing world we live in. And especially nowadays, as the world has become more connected,
yeah,
and technology has made us more connected, it's so easy to find a market for anything. So if you're passionate about, I don't know what, coloring rocks or potatoes,
I don't know if someone interesting that
you can build a group around that, right? A following, and people are like, wow, those are the best painted potatoes.
And a lot of fans.
Yeah,
I know that. Yeah.
And so it's amazing. I mean, and people are also buying, $250,000, what is it, like 30-minute rides up into the edge of space and back down, like, so there's a market for anything.
Yeah.
The key is to find out what you're passionate about.
Exactly.
And that's why we start with purpose and understanding your passion, purpose, and calling. And then we work up from there to figure out who can we serve with that and how can we monetize that. So that's what we're helping people through, finding and funding their purpose.
Yeah. So could you name 3 things that you must have in your life every single day?
3 things.
Coffee could be one.
Yeah, coffee. Definitely coffee. Spiritual time every day.
Well, great.
And I would say hope.
Hope.
Like optimistic. Like you have to go through life like there's going to be better days ahead.
So I'm going to have you 2 more things that you will have. This is a gift for you. So this is the first one, and the second one is inside. So you're going to have 5 things
awesome.
for every day.
Okay.
So you can put it up.
Okay, cool.
So this is from Camaleones podcast.
Okay.
Because you represent as art, business, entertainment person that makes everything. So thank you for this interview, and I hope you get inspired by Phillip. Thank you so much for having us, and Honduras really likes you, really loves you, and we have to have you back.
No, well, thank you very much. I believe this is not the last time.
I hope so. No.
much more ahead.
Thank you, Phillip.
Thank you.